Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This week I'm on board the MSC Meraviglia and I'm heading up to the Marketplace Buffet, which can only mean one thing. It's time for a full tour and food review. Oh, it's true. It's damn true. Stay tuned. Hello everybody, this is your man, the Boss Man, bringing you another episode of On the Road. This channel is your gateway to all of my travel tips, guidance, and advice on all things related to motorcycling, motovlogging, cruise, and destination vacations. For those of you watching who have already subscribed to my channel, double thumbs up. Thank you very much, it is appreciated. With your support, my channel continues to grow on my drive towards 1,000 subscribers. For those of you watching who have not yet subscribed, my only ask is that if you like the content, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on future notifications by ringing that bell. It's absolutely free. There's no commitment, no obligation. Doing so will only let you know when I put out future content. So now that that's out of the way, without further ado, pitter patter, let's get at her. So, as I talked about in the intro, today we're at Ocean Key, MSC's private island. I just got back from touring around the island, checking things out, and I'm hungry. So I'm heading up to the Marketplace Buffet, which is the buffet on the MSC Meraviglia. The current time is 5 after 12, so the buffet should have just opened. So we'll walk around the buffet. I'll show you all of the things that you need to know, the various food selections, the stations, what have you. And from there, we'll plate up some food. And as we always do on this channel, I'm going to give you a truthful, full, and honest review of everything that I sample. So enough talk, let's get up to the buffet and get this party started. All right, so we're on the 15th deck. We're just coming into the Marketplace Buffet. This is the entryway. Directly behind us is the Lido deck, and the buffet occupies the middle to aft end of the ship. You're gonna see that this is an absolutely gargantuan buffet area. So at the very front of the buffet, to the left side, you have the Marketplace bar, and from here you can get an assortment of different drinks, coffees. They don't have any real hard liquor here, but you can get a variety of different coffees, a large seating area, and we're going to work our way over here to the middle. You can see in here they have a mozzarella station. So in here they make all of the mozzarella cheese that's consumed on board for your culinary delight, whether that be pizza or matzo balls or what have you. Another seating area over here. Here we have the pizza station, where you can see they have an assortment of different pizzas, pepperoni, bacon, margarita. Oh yes, and of course the traditional pizza toppings that people may want to have. Just past this station, again, more seating areas, floor to ceiling windows. And to the left here we have a bread station, the usual assortments of different rolls, breadsticks, butter, margarine. Working our way forward, you're going to see that there are no individualized stations. This is the ethnic station, but the way the buffet is organized, it just turns into one giant lineup. So the other thing is they don't have big signs So you can see you have a couple of varieties of rice, some chicken, fajita, salad station, a variety of different salads. This is the rotisserie station. How you doing, my brother? We got some nice roast beef here, mashed potatoes, grilled fish, different types of stew, roasted chicken, and cauliflower back there. On this side, we have more bread, an assortment of different cold cuts and cheeses, ham, salamis, prosciutto. Moving past, we have a fruit section where you got chopped cantaloupe, some apples, different varieties of apples, more breads. This is a hello. This is a pasta station where you have bow tie pasta, mac and cheese. A dessert station with a variety of different desserts, eclairs, strawberry cake, tartlets, chocolate cheesecake. Swinging around to the left, on the dessert station, we have some chopped fruit cocktail, cantaloupe, melon, and some pears. Looking back, you can see the sides of the seating area inside of the buffet. To the right, we have a beverage station. So you got all your coffee cups, a variety of different coffees, decaf coffee, all of the sweeteners, hot teas, pretty much every variety of tea that you could shake a stick at. So there's no choice of, or no lack of choice, I should say. Moving across to the left side, we have another drink station, and this one has water, lemonade, iced tea, ice water, ice. Everything in the buffet that you can get here is included in your cruise fare. So here's a view of the buffet just outside. This is the port side of the ship, looking out into the Caribbean Ocean. And this is, now we're located at the very back of the buffet. A little tip for you if you ever come on board the MSC Meraviglia, if you want to try and find some place to eat, or sit, I should say, when you're at the buffet, coming to the very back of this buffet area is where you want to come, because for some reason this seems to be the least busy area. So this is another rotisserie station that's just opened, but there's obviously nothing here. This station has some fried rice, more chicken fajita, and another steamed rice over here. Another dessert station, which has the same desserts that we just looked at the other area. More fresh fruit. One thing you're going to see a lot of on MSC Meraviglia is a lot of fresh fruit, which is not a bad thing. Again, another huge seating area here, and this is just half the buffet. Now we're coming around onto the starboard side of the buffet, and here we have a salad station, and basically the same setup that we had before. Lots of an assortment of different salad toppings, chopped mixed vegetables, green beans, onions, cucumber, peas, carrots, you name it. This is a wellness station where you have some vegan or what otherwise more healthy options. So we have a couple of varieties of rice and carrots and couscous, the bean salad, some whole grain rolls. Let's take a look over into this seating area, and here we are at Ocean Quay. So let's take a look at the views that you get from the Marketplace Buffet. That's pretty tough to take. Oh yeah. So here we are yet again at another dessert station, and the options and choices are still the same. And essentially the starboard side is a rinse, wash, repeat of the food options at the port side. The same stations, the same options. They call this one the Mediterranean corner, which again, this one has a few more options in terms of the cold cuts and buns and offerings. The rotisserie station, here we have some corn, more fried fish, roasted chicken, some more stew, and over from this side you can see all of the roast beef as they're slicing and serving up the roast beef. More fruit. Did I mention there's a lot of fruit? Another salad station. So again, we're seeing a lot of repeat items, which they need to have. So again, we have another salad station. So here we have a Russian salad. I have no idea what that is. Kind of a pasta salad, potato salad with tuna. And now we've made a complete circle. Work our way around to the left. And this is the grill section. In the grill section, as you can see, it's somewhat busy here right now. So we have French fries, hot dogs, hamburgers, all of the fixins that you would need. We have taco shells or tortilla chips, cheese, salsa, jalapenos, roasted fish, we got sausages, and the list goes on and on. Moving across, we're back, as you can see, we're back at the mozzarella station, so we've done a complete 360. So moving across from the mozzarella station, we have another dessert section with fruit cocktail, more pastries, more cake, more pies. On both sides, rinse, wash, repeat, duplication. Another fruit salad section. So one area of the buffet that I want to show you that's kind of hidden and out of the way. So from here you can see the Lido deck, and to the right is the grill area by the pool. So you come around to the right, so we're on the port side entryway by the Lido deck, coming into the marketplace buffet. And as you can see, this is the family and kids section of the buffet. If you don't know this is here, you could easily miss it. So as we come through the entryway on the left side, you have a family and kids section for the buffet. And they have a variety of different kid-friendly or child-friendly selections, such as fries. We have chicken tenders, mixed vegetables, hot dogs, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, pizza, little finger sandwiches, peanut butter and jelly, ham and cheese, a variety of different cold cuts, blocked cheddar cheese, fruit salad, eclairs, pies, tarts, you name it, they got it. So again, this is specifically designed for families and kids. So this is a little out of the way. It's not part or near any of the main buffet selection options. So if you're on the MSC Meraviglia and you're looking for family and kid-friendly selections, this is where you want to come. Again, port side, adjacent or in front of the Lido deck. So come in off the Lido deck on the port side and you will find it. And this is the seating area contained in this particular section. So we've done the complete 360, and I've shown you all of the areas contained within the Marketplace Buffet. The Marketplace Buffet, as I'm sure you figured out, is in proximity to the Lido deck area or the pool area. It's located on deck 15, and as you saw, it's an absolutely massive buffet. The amount of space that this buffet occupies on board this ship is bar none the largest buffet I've seen at sea to date. Keeping in mind I've never sailed on an Oasis class cruise ship yet. What I will say, over the course of this cruise, today being day 6 of an 11-night cruise, I've come to the buffet fairly infrequently, but when I have come, it's been absolutely log-jammed, wall-to-wall humanoid. It's been extremely busy, and I'm sure I'll include some of this in my final review and wrap-up before I end this vlog. However, the biggest issue that this buffet has is the layout. I've seen well over 1,500 to 2,000 people in this buffet at one time. So on another note, despite the busyness of this buffet, the one thing I will say is the staff are very good at rotating what's in each station. I haven't seen hardly any empty trays or a lot of spillage or messiness, for lack of a better term. The stations are well attended. The staff are making sure things are clean. I've seen them swapping out serving utensils somewhat frequently, which is a good hygiene thing. For the most part, I haven't seen any what I'm going to call stupidity in the buffet, such as people standing at the buffet eating while they're plating food. I haven't seen people reaching into the buffet with their bare hands to get food. From what I've seen, people are using the utensils. The only real issues I've seen, as I've already talked about, is the frustrations from the lineups and people cutting in. So cutting in is obviously no bueno. There's all kinds of, I'm just going to reach over here. So there's all kinds of these signs which basically say to accommodate all guests, enjoy your meal and vacate your seat for the next diner. So, and it's written in a couple of different languages. So again, as a courtesy for your fellow cruiser, because this buffet is so busy, basically get your food, sit down, eat, and leave. In terms of drink service, well, there is none. If you want a drink, you have to go to the drink station and kind of do the self-serve, or go to the bar and order what you want there. Again, everything at the bar is a la carte for a fee. Everything else in the buffet it's free. It's part of your cruise fare. If you do have a drink package, then everything at the bar is free, up to the dollar limit of your drink package. So Easy Plus is up to any drink up to $10, which pretty much covers the overwhelming vast majority of anything that you're going to get on board this cruise ship. The premium package, which is the highest level of drink package, pretty much covers everything. So that pretty much covers all of the food options, the different stations, the layout of the buffet. And what we're going to do now is start with round 1. We're going to plate up some food, and I'll get some small samples of many different things and do a review of each item, and I'll let you know how it tastes. So here we go. Stay tuned. All right, so for round 1, right over here, we have some bow tie pasta in a tomato sauce, mac and cheese, roast beef with gravy. We have some chicken fajita, followed by stir-fried vegetables, Mexican rice, and last but not least, roasted chicken. So let's get her going. All right, so round 1, here we go. So I'm not adding any salt, no pepper. I'm eating the food straight as it comes right out of the buffet. So we're going to start with the bow tie pasta. Right away, I can see that the pasta is al dente just by the way the fork goes into it. It's hot, it's fresh. The tomato sauce has a nice, robust, rich flavor. Very good. For an Italian cruise line, you would expect their pasta to be perfecto. One for one. Now we'll try the mac and cheese, one of my favorites. And as I've said many times in the past when doing food reviews, the one thing that will ruin any pasta dish is overcooked pasta. I'm looking forward to this. That is really good. Nice, thick, hearty, creamy cheese sauce. Has a nice, sharp cheddar flavor to it. The pasta is perfectly cooked. No complaints. That is really good. All right, now for the roast beef. Give this one a whirl. It doesn't seem too tough as I'm cutting through it. Again, this isn't going to be prime rib roast. It is a buffet. The roast beef is pink in the middle. I would say this is medium. Normally I like my beef rare to mid-rare, but at the buffet, you take what you can get. It's juicy, well cooked. The beef has a nice sear around the perimeter. It is a little bit tough, but that's not unexpected. What I'll do is I'll take a middle piece here from the center of the beef just to give it a fair opportunity, as it were. Take up some of that gravy. It has the same flavor and consistency throughout the slice. Again, it is slightly tough, but it is tasty. It's certainly edible. It's not bad. So I'm going to say 3 for 3. Let's try the roasted chicken. So the meat, once I get away from the bone, of course, this is a bone-in roasted chicken. The knife went straight through it, no problem. I can tell that it's super tender already, just again by the way the fork went into it. Give you a look at that. So as you can see, the chicken on the inside is glistening. It's really juicy. So I expect this one to also be winner winner chicken dinner. Pun intended. Oh yeah. Wow. The chicken almost melts in your mouth. Super tender, super juicy. Four for 4. So far everything is good to very good. We're batting 1,000. So we'll move on to the Mexican rice. Give this one a whirl. The rice is slightly overcooked. It still has some firmness to it. The seasoning is okay. You can taste the Mexican spices. It's certainly not overpowering. Could be a little more aggressively seasoned, and again, slightly overcooked. But overall, it's definitely edible. I'd rate the rice as decent. Yeah, decent is a fair rating. Certainly not bad. All right, we'll move on to the stir-fry vegetables. Give these a whirl. That's good. The carrots still have some crunch to them. They're very well seasoned. Has that nice stir-fry flavor. And I don't know what's in there, but there's an ever so slight hit of heat and a nice, the perfect level of saltiness. Wow. I could eat that all day. All right. I must admit, so far, I wasn't really sure what to expect. So based on all of the social media comments, you know, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and then the YouTube content, I've come to learn that this particular line is very polarizing and somewhat controversial. And it seems to me that anybody who's been on an MSC cruise ship, my impression is that people either really like it or they really hate it. There doesn't seem to be much of an in-between. And I've read a lot of terrible comments about specifically the buffet and the buffet food. Just the food period on MSC. And as I always do on this channel, I say it like it is. I'm not a cruise line apologist. If something's good, I'm going to give it credit. If something's bad, well, they're going to get it. I'm a poet and didn't know it. All right, so so far, I'm actually very pleased and very impressed with the quality of the food. Everything so far has been fresh, tasty, well seasoned. Again, the rice was slightly overcooked. Not an unforgivable faux pas. So now we're going to move on to the chicken fajita and give this a whirl. Wow. Very good. Well, I have to say, I don't know if I've hit the buffet on a good day or if this is normal, but I have to say, so far so good. I'm impressed, and I'm gonna finish off round one, but we'll come back with round two. Stay tuned. All right, so no review of an MSC buffet could be complete without a slice of their world famous pizza, which is next on the list. All right, so here we go. The one thing that I have heard consistently on every vlog, everything I've read, is that this is supposed to be the best pizza at sea. Well, let's find out if it holds up. Look at that. So first of all, you can see that it's very well baked. The crust is very thin. I loves me a nice thin crust pizza. This particular one is pepperoni, and the mozzarella cheese on board this cruise ship is handmade. So they have a mozzarella station, and as you've already seen, and they use the handmade mozzarella on board to make anything that has mozzarella in it is handmade here. So let's give this a whirl. The cheese has a nice chewy texture to it. It's perfectly baked. The tomato sauce, very rich, extremely well seasoned. Just the right amount of pepperoni on it. Wow. That is outstanding. And I would have to concur that this is the best cruise ship pizza that I've ever had. Wow, wow, wow. The dough, the crust, it's crunchy on the outside, nice and chewy on the inside. The perfect thickness, the perfect bake. This pizza is a 10 out of 10. Wow. If you're ever come on board an MSC cruise ship, you gotta have the pizza. You almost don't need dessert after that. But I'm gonna finish off this magnificent pizza, and then we'll come back for round 3, the dessert round. All right, welcome back for round 3. So this is the dessert round. So on the left, I have a slice of chocolate cake. In the middle is a chocolate eclair, and on the right side is a piece of sugar-free strawberry cake. So we'll give this a whirl. All right, so the bus man is getting full here. So regardless, there's not a lot of room, and I normally don't eat lunch, or if I do eat lunch, not a very big one. However, let's get into the desserts. So we'll start with the chocolate cake. All right, so the cake has some type of a pie crust on the bottom, and it has a filling with a chocolate layer on top. So I'll let you take a look at that, give you a bit of a 360. Okay, that's the sign said chocolate cake. That's not chocolate cake, it's chocolate cheesecake, which explains the center filling. So that's cheesecake. So it's good. Has a nice smooth creamy texture. The pie crust is it's not a graham crust, it's a pie crust, and the chocolate adds a nice accent flavor. So 1 for 1. We'll move on to the chocolate eclair, and this is definitely an eclair. Nice chocolate custard on the inside. It's got a nice crispy pastry on the outside. So I'll give that a whirl and check that out. That is really good. It's a, yeah, I'm done. That was really good. Super rich, chocolatey flavor. The filling is very smooth, silky, but yet very gelatinous. It's not overly sweet, but you could probably only eat 1 or 2 of these. That was surprisingly good. I'm quite surprised for a buffet dessert that could be served in any restaurant. That was really good. All right, so I saw a sugar-free option here, and normally sugar-free desserts don't taste that good, so I'm not expecting a lot, but let's give it a try. So you have the 3 layers of sponge with the strawberry icing on top. Here we go. Another surprise. You would never know that that's sugar-free. Has a nice strawberry flavor to it. It's very light, very much like a whipped cream. It's fresh. Of everything that I've tried so far, just because this is sugar-free, I'm very surprised that this is actually really good. All right. Well, I have to say, overall, round 1, with the exception of the Mexican rice, everything was very good. I would say the rice was decent, as I already talked about. Round 2, that pizza was a 10 out of 10. Outstanding, magnificent. Bar none, even in a pizza parlor back home, it's hard to find pizza that good. It was something, I have to admit. It is what it is, and as I've said many times on this channel, I call it like I see it. I don't hold back, and if it's good, it gets a thumbs up, and if it's bad, it gets a thumbs down. Well, today, the buffet at the Marketplace Buffet gets an overall rating of 8 out of 10. I'm quite surprised because usually buffet food is cooked for the masses. It tends to be, for the most part, somewhat bland. Not today. Everything was well seasoned, on point. The desserts were very good. Not even good, very good. So, yeah, the MSC Marketplace Buffet is on the list, and it is Busman approved. And with that, I'm calling this one a wrap. I am the Busman. You take care, be well, and I'll see you on the road. Aye, aye, and goodbye. Peace. You take care, everybody. Until the next one.